Welcome, students, to our exploration of narrative nonfiction. Today, we begin our journey into understanding how stories in this genre are crafted and experienced. In narrative nonfiction, the relationship between form and function is central to how stories are told and received. The form includes the author's structural and stylistic choices, while the function is the work's purpose, like informing or entertaining. Understanding their dynamic is key to effective narrative nonfiction. Narrative nonfiction, though grounded in factual content, often incorporates literary techniques from fiction, including imagery, metaphor, symbolism, and dialogue. This form involves crafting the narrative with a focus on aesthetic qualities, while its function varies from enhancing emotional impact to revealing deeper truths. Through vivid descriptions and symbols, writers can amplify the reader's emotional engagement or highlight themes that might not be immediately obvious. For instance, in Sebastian Junger's The Perfect Storm, dramatic imagery and metaphors portray the catastrophic weather conditions faced by the crew of the Andrea Gale, creating a visceral experience that conveys the power of nature and the human struggle for survival. Reconstructed dialogue, a common technique in creative nonfiction, gives readers a more immediate and intimate experience of real events. When applied effectively, it brings characters to life, personalizing the narrative and making it relatable. An example of this can be seen in John Krakauer's Into the Wild, where dialogue between Chris McCandless and those he meets on his journey highlights his idealism, isolation, and search for meaning, thus making his tragic story more engaging. Reconstructed dialogue, a common technique in creative nonfiction, gives readers a more immediate and intimate experience of real events. When applied effectively, it brings characters to life, personalizing the narrative and making it relatable. An example of this can be seen in John Krakauer's Into the Wild, where dialogue between Chris McCandless and those he meets on his journey highlights his idealism, isolation, and search for meaning, thus making his tragic story more engaging. Form and function in different types of narrative nonfiction. The relationship between form and function in narrative nonfiction varies greatly depending on the subgenre. Memoirs, for instance, use personal reflection and emotional depth to not only tell a life story, but also offer insights into broader themes like resilience and transformation. Elizabeth Gilbert's Eat, Pray, Love exemplifies this by using personal essays to explore self-discovery and healing grounded in real experiences. Travel writing, on the other hand, employs rich descriptions and a first-person perspective to provide readers with an immersive experience of a place, aiming to entertain, educate, and inspire wanderlust. Paul Theroux's The Great Railway Bazaar captures the essence of each location with vivid descriptions, offering cultural and political commentary to inform and entertain. In investigative journalism, the form is fact-driven, focusing on detail and source material to expose the truth and serve the public interest. Ronan Farrow's Catch and Kill utilizes this form to reveal the Harvey Weinstein scandal, aiming to uncover systemic abuse of power and promote accountability. In conclusion, the interplay between form and function in narrative nonfiction is crucial. It shapes the way the reader perceives and connects with the story, ensuring that the narrative effectively fulfills its intended purpose, whether that is to inform, inspire, entertain, or provoke thought. The most impactful works achieve a harmonious balance between truth and storytelling, using form to amplify the narrative's power and intent. As you continue your studies, remember that mastering this balance is key to crafting compelling narratives that resonate with your audience. Thank you for watching.